welcome to Season 2, Episode 20.
Boing.
That's a big number, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a big number.
Yeah.
That was a little sound of me getting erect there about the 20 episodes.
And of course, that person getting erect is Mr. Josh Fordham.
It's me, Josh Fordham. Josh Cantor Fordham, as they used to call me in school.
And we have a very special guest.
Special.
The greatest thing to come out of Glenwood, Mr. Andrew Schroder.
Hello?
Every time.
Every time. I love it. All right.
Hello. All right. Like Carl Pilkington.
The enigmatic Mr. Andrew Schroder.
How you been?
Good.
You got a Liverpool shirt on?
Always.
Yeah, literally always.
And this is this season's kit.
Oh, fresh.
You can tell.
Season starts this weekend.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You excited?
Yeah, because the first game's on at 9:30 p.m. So
Yeah.
don't have to worry about staying up till 2 a.m.
That's good.
And who they're playing?
Fulham. Away.
Fulham.
Fulham
Or
shirt.
Fulham. Is it?
No, it's not
I
really.
was going to say. Been saying
You've been saying it wrong all these years.
Fulham. Good.
Anything to report this evening, Mr. Josh
I
Fordham?
think we've got a bit of admin to get through.
Bit of admin?
Haven't we? Yeah. Scam account. Scam. beerbuddy.au.
The
Been chatting to
Russians.
the guys over there. Yeah, they're Russians. I've had another chat with them actually on the phone, on the telephone device.
Nice.
Turns out they're actually funded by the Kremlin.
Oh.
Yeah, so...
There's little monsters that live. You don't.
Correct. Don't
Yeah.
get them wet.
Yeah, get them wet.
Don't get them wet or they'll invade.
God.
Invade.
That was Gremlins.
Was it?
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, we do get
That's
things
why
confused.
We don't have any
But yeah, they
followers.
continue to kind of just chat about their podcast, and yeah. So I'm trying to. They said money's no object because they're funded by the Kremlin. So I'm just trying to get them to channel some of their funds into our podcasts, like maybe a bit of third-party sponsorship or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just had general chat, really. You know, as you do general chat, we discuss the situation in the Ukraine.
The Ukraine.
Yeah, I thought they'd kind of say that they're kind of like ashamed about it or anything, but far from it.
Oh.
They are elated.
Yeah.
They are really over the moon about it. In fact, they're pretty happy that they're kind of killing thousands of people in the Ukraine.
Well, they're doing a good job, aren't they?
They're doing a very good job.
In the
In fact,
same way they're getting followers on beerbuddy.au.
it's the same as football, right? Andrew, Liverpool. If it's your team winning, then you don't really care, do you? So they're happy about that. They also asked me to pass on that they really loved the Animal Touch jingle. It's their favourite. They weren't too keen on last week's story, but they like the jingle.
No.
So yeah, that's kind of it, I think. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I did manage to come across some of their recordings. I'm hoping to bring that to you next week. Yeah.
I assume they're pretty good given their followers.
They're interesting.
Mm-hmm.
They're different, but I'll see if I can scrape those podcast recordings that I found and play them next week.
That would be really interesting, actually. Yeah, I'm keen.
Yeah,
Keen as a bean.
We have competition, sir. That's all I can say. We have competition.
Yeah, well, they'll have to be pretty good to get past us.
Pretty good.
Pretty good indeed.
Mr. Andrew Schroder from Dads of the Hills admin fame.
Mm-hmm.
Anything going on at your end of the world?
No? Oh, actually, yeah, there is.
How you say it?
Yeah, there's an event coming up on the 27th of August.
Ooh.
So it's up at the Hillside Hotel in Castle Hill. We're raising money for Bear Cottage.
Ooh, that,
And if you don't know who they are,
go on,
they,
I was just going to ask, actually.
they provide support, respite, and end-of-life care for
Bears.
children with life-limiting conditions and their families in a warm and home-like environment.
Aww.
So I've actually been down there one time a few years ago when we did I think we donated some stuff for Christmas parents and...
No, that's good, man.
It's all like the leftovers that no one wanted.
Oh, no, not really.
No,
But
I mean, it was a joke.
no, yeah. Well, we had the group donate a lot of... We donated cash, and then myself and Nancy went and bought presents to donate to the Bear Cottage for Christmas. So that was quite good.
Nice.
But we're going to put something up on Insta, and that's short for Instagram.
Yes,
Instagram,
it is.
For the older listeners.
Instagram talk.
In case you have any listeners want to donate something,
I'll share it on
Everything
ours, and I'll get the old guys in Russia share it as well. Maybe they'll share it.
yeah, they can
Which would be
donate
good.
in some Bitcoin, I guess.
Yeah.
That's still a thing.
Just checking, the charity's not for actual bears, is it?
No,
It's for children.
children.
Sick ones.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, that's a very good cause, and I probably shouldn't joke about
No, definitely not.
Bear
less
children.
bears.
No.
Yeah,
Bear dog.
Bear dog.
Bear dog, not bear.
Oh, that's awesome, man. So you've got an event at the Hillside Tavern.
Yep, $20 per person.
Yeah.
Every cent goes to Bear Cottage, and come down, meet your fellow Dolph.
Nice.
And have a good time.
And I heard there's auctions going on as well.
Auctions?
Yeah, we're just in the process of
Auctions.
organising all the items that are going to be auctioned.
Well, maybe the Beer Buddy podcast can
Yeah, we can
donate
get something together. Maybe like an empty can
80 can
or something,
yeah.
or us like sexual
Maybe.
services.
We might donate all the beers that I've had a sip of.
Yes.
Yeah, spit them all into a bucket.
Yeah. a signed photo of Josh.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
nude,
Nude.
tasteful nude. I don't do horrible slutty ones. I only do tasteful nudes, black and white, sepia maybe.
Nice.
Cool.
Hot
Indeed.
Well, thanks for that, Andrew. And
You're welcome, Chris.
And I've got a slight apology about my my
Face.
animal, my face and my animal twats last week. So
Yeah, good.
I felt like I was being slightly irreverent by laughing
Laughing at the
through
death of a child.
death of a child. But the fact is, I will say this: the monkey attacks are on the increase.
Yeah.
I did do a little bit of. We need a monkey news type segment here, but I was reading today about a vengeful monkey pack.
A pack
See,
now, not a tribe.
No, they're
Whatever it
called
was. What was it?
troop.
You said it was a troop.
It was a
troop.
troop.
They attacked and killed 250 dogs
Fuck off.
in
Oh.
retaliation for a baby monkey's death.
Wow.
Now,
Don't kill it.
they don't give a shit about
Love
human
dogs.
babies,
No.
but if a baby monkey dies, they'll go and
All
kill
over it.
250.
It's all kicking off.
Guess where that happened?
Battersea Dogs Home.
India.
Oh.
India.
You know
As
what
reported by...
Nine News,
Yeah,
Media,
19.
Bengal.
I always
Yeah.
thought a group of, what the collective noun for monkeys was a barrel.
the barrel monkeys. Is that right?
Remember those from?
Yeah, they hang them on the thingy, yeah.
Donkey
No,
Kong.
it's not though.
No.
Is it really a troop?
Let me
I think
quickly,
that was just
do
some
research
poor
here.
journalism, perhaps.
think
Oh,
so.
what's our call it? Can't be bothered to Google. Just going to say
What
troop.
is a group of?
What is a group of?
And again, same thing apparently, and I won't share this picture with you because it's not very nice, but there's a shocking picture showing a monkey carrying a puppy to the edge of a building ready to throw it off. So these monkeys are little cunts. There's no doubt about it.
Kind of want to see it.
Yeah, so that's what happened there. And
The collective name for monkeys is, honestly, I'll even show it to you, a barrel or a troop.
What?
it is a barrel.
Look.
Fuck off.
I thought I thought that was a game.
Donkey Kong, isn't it?
All right, I'll take that.
A barrel of monkeys. Yeah, you're right. Well done, Google.
troop.
And
And I've just shown
19
that
News.
to the camera for all the listeners.
Yeah.
But also, a man has also been killed after a monkey dropped a brick from a second floor window in a building in India.
Colombia. Oh, India.
India, yeah.
I
Do they
think
have buildings in India?
Well, certainly got a lot of monkeys. What's the number of monkeys per capita? Or if that's the term. Lots of monkeys.
Lots.
Cool.
Cool.
Good. Another one for Google, I guess.
But that's all right because, to be fair, I can understand why they're getting angry and grumpy and doing horrible stuff, to be honest, because there's a woman in Wales.
A woman in Wales. Yes.
Avoids jail after monkey offered cocaine and flushed down toilet.
Oh.
Now, the
what?
monkey didn't offer cocaine.
Right.
The Welsh woman offered the monkey cocaine and then tried to flush him down the toilet.
Oh, my God.
So clearly words got out in India,
Yeah.
and that's why they're retaliating.
You know what I was just thinking? Remember the last time I was on?
Yeah.
And the little monkey that got killed by the drug
Oh,
cartel?
yeah.
yeah.
With a
It
little
seems
hood
to
on.
have all been kicked off from there.
It's thin,
Since
isn't
then,
it?
hasn't
They've
it?
sent out the word.
Yeah. Yeah.
Happy Buddy Podcast.
It's just all talking downhill from there.
And isn't it? See, this woman's Welsh, right? And it's happening in India. Have you ever noticed that the Welsh and Indian accent are very, very similar?
They actually are. That's not even a joke.
No. So you speak like that?
They speak like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look, you're... I'm not going to say anything else.
But it's pretty much so. Yeah.
It's pretty much exactly the same,
So
isn't it?
Vicky Holland of Wordsworth Road, that's very specific, 93, Newport, Gwent, shouted, swore and laughed at the helpless marmoset with video from the 38-year-old's phone showing offering the monkey a Class A drug. Further disturbing footage shows the petrified pet struggling to cling into the sides of a toilet bowl as she tries to flush him down. She is mental.
How has this made the news or the papers? Is she, because she's done this. She's
What,
tried-
you think it's acceptable? Is that what you're saying, Josh?
Yeah, well, no. But the fact that I'm just trying to think of the logic. So she's tried to flush this monkey down and thought, I think I better contact the Daily Star or wherever you found it.
Or clear the monkeys mentioned it.
That
right?
must be what the full flush is for, monkeys.
Yeah.
Half flush, monkey flush.
That's what they call it, monkey flush.
It is,
they do.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Monkey thrush.
But luckily the monkey's been found and taken into animal charities care. So there you go.
Has it, though?
Yeah, it's living now in Monkey World in Dorset. So
Monkey World in Dorset?
Yeah.
Yeah. Been to Dorset? I think they're all.
Are they?
Yeah.
What?
They all belong there.
Do they?
Yep. All a bunch of scallywag monkeys.
Oh.
Cheeky chappies.
So basically I can see why what's happening there.
Yeah,
see
it's all
why
linked.
the monkeys are...
So now you can see
Very
why that's
mental
the
pattern.
monkeys killed a baby.
Yeah, there's a pattern happening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now it makes sense. Now it's understandable and acceptable even.
The other sad thing that happened this week for me was that Neighbours came to an end.
Don't fucking start with that shite.
Huh?
Everybody needs good. I
What
never
about
really
everyone
watched
jumping on the bandwagon? Oh, tonight's the night. I'm going to watch Neighbours.
it. Like Chris.
It's an English institution, mate.
It really
That is
is
true.
very
It is.
popular.
When I went back to the UK in
Yeah.
April, speaking to my aunt, she watches Coronation Street,
Fucking Neighbours.
EastEnders,
Yeah.
and she also watches Neighbours and
Oh,
Home
man.
and Away.
Yeah.
It's either Team Neighbours or Team Home and Away, isn't it? I found my mum was definitely Home and Away, never a Neighbours
Was she?
family. Yeah,
It's like
stupid.
tomato sauce and brown sauce.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I'm sort of torn because I would have been Team
Natalie
Home and
Imbruglia.
Away for Chris Hemsworth,
Oh, yeah.
but Team Neighbours for Margot Robbie.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm torn.
Handsome.
Yeah, I like Margot.
Isla Fisher.
She's on my
Margot.
list.
Yeah.
Isla Fisher's on my
Yeah,
list.
yeah.
This is my
Is she on
kill
Home and
list.
Away or Neighbours?
Isla Fisher was Home and Away, wasn't she?
I think she did both.
Did she?
I think
The
she did
rare.
a brief stint. No, there's a few that did brief stint in both.
Holly Valance, remember her?
Holly
she was like a
Valance.
pop star back in the day, I think.
And of course, Kylie Minogue.
Minogue, yeah.
Minogue, who I don't know if you ever. Do you actually see any footage at all from
No.
this? Okay, so Kylie Minogue and Jason Donovan, they were both there.
Oh yeah.
Doing their little thing, their little cameo.
I just quickly, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I bet Jason Donovan was fucking ecstatic when that phone rang because he hasn't done a job in about 10 years, has he?
He was so happy.
Fucking yes! Payday!
He was so happy.
Bet he was.
Oh, you're cancelling it?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. So when Kylie Minogue was on it, and Jason Donovan did his whole kind of like his whole script and talked about things and blah 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 blah.
Blah.
Kylie said nothing. She
Nothing?
literally 2 words.
Oh.
She was just doing shrugging her shoulders and doing a smile nod thing, but didn't say anything all during the episode.
Wow.
So viewers have been speculating why this is the case.
All about the cashola, isn't it? I would guess.
I would suspect so. I suspect she was wanting to get paid by the word or
Paid per
something.
word.
It was so weird watching though.
Do you know
Either
what?
that or she's dead and that was a clone.
Oh my god.
It's the only other,
Or it could have been
explanation.
the lesser known Minogue, Danny Minogue, although she's probably just as well known now, isn't
Yeah.
she? I was always team Danny, but then she seemed to have had so much surgery just to try and look like Kylie, which, I
Yeah.
don't
They're
judge.
sisters, aren't they?
I don't judge them. I don't
Probably
know
just
them
watched.
personally.
Sister and
right?
brother.
That's my ultimate fantasy,
Danny.
actually. Sisters,
All right, good eye, it's
twins
Danny.
just watching.
Damn Minogue. Fucking hell.
He's looking a bit ropey, he's old Jason, to be fair, if you want to see what he looks like.
Christ, so she, though, to be fair. I know, how old
Yeah,
is she
but
now?
she's meant to look. She's 104. She's meant to look like Chanel. But not what she called?
I don't know.
Charlene.
Charlene? Yeah.
So the whole perm and the boof and the denim
The
and shit.
receding hairline.
Whereas
The
Jason
wrinkles.
hadn't been put into.
Jason is just a
he's
solid
just
drug
rocked up,
abuse.
Yeah,
So did you
For
actually
years.
watch the episode?
I didn't actually know, but I watched a
Like,
clip.
what
at
was
the end.
what was their reason for coming back to?
Well, I don't know, because she was like fucking Marseille. She just didn't say anything. She just kind of just did this kind of like I'm stuck in a glass box thing. It
That
was
would have
so
been a good storyline, actually.
peculiar. But he was like, he's shooting lines left, right, and centre, and she
Loving-
just
he's
like
fucking
shrugs
loving
and. It's like in England in the
She's
old
like, what am
days
I
when we used to
doing
watch TV and you could see that the actors that didn't have equity cards and they weren't allowed to speak on camera and they're just doing this kind of like
Yeah.
nodding your
In
heads.
background.
Yeah. Which my uncle did. My uncle was in almost every episode of Last of the Summer Wine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, what a show.
Yeah.
Hated that
He
show.
was in almost
I don't
every
know what that
episode.
is.
Hmm?
What's it called?
Well,
Last of the Summer Wine is
Yeah.
one of the oldest running, longest shows.
Never heard
It's
of
a
it.
real old person, like,
Yeah.
what is it? A sitcom?
Yeah.
It just reminds me of when I was a child. I'd be on a Sunday and I knew I had to go to fucking bed after it and because I had to get up for school next day. Bad memories. And that's when usually around the time we play Tongue or Sponge. So it's all flooding
Bring
back.
it all back.
Yes.
Anyway, that's not why we're here tonight to talk about this bullshit.
Aren't we?
Nah. We're here to see what the latest in beerage
Oh, beer. Guest ale. Hoo ha ha.
Nice.
Guest ale.
What are we doing? Now,
We've just given up, haven't we?
we've given up.
We've given up.
Yeah.
We like beer. Chris and I are beer fans.
Yeah, we're beer fans.
cans.
Hence the beer buddy.
As you know, if you've ever listened to this show and Andrew's been on as a guest, he just doesn't like beer. So we've given up. I just bought him a cider.
Yeah, but last time I was on, we were getting closer.
Yeah,
You
but
were
that
getting
wasn't
closer.
really
Now
a
you've
beer.
just given up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have.
At
Frankly,
least it said beer on the can. This
it
one
did
doesn't.
say beer, but it didn't taste like beer.
This
So I've
says-
got your cider.
Josh was going to write the word beer in crayon on the side of it, but I don't
Yeah,
think he
but
got around to it.
Flynn's broken all my crayons.
What's this one? Dixon cider.
It's very good. I think it's Swedish, actually, that cider. It's Recorder League. It's very well known. It's not a craft. It's a mass-produced cider, and it just tastes like lime and strawberry.
Yeah.
It's actually very nice. Lovely on a summer's day in a glass of ice.
It's gluten-free and vegan friendly.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It does say on the back, don't drink if you're pregnant, though. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not assuming. I
Well,
don't know.
I know I look pregnant, but
Yeah.
so can I open it or what?
Yeah, you go for it. You
Yeah,
enjoy
just,
yourself.
You just
my
get
friend.
stuck in, mate.
You just do that while Josh and I do the big boy
talk
stuff.
about we'll talk about the beers. And just,
We'll do the grown-up drinks.
you're right with that? Do you want a hand? You got it?
Oh,
he's got it.
He's got natural, isn't he? With
He's
the bottle opening.
using my car keys. Every good alcoholic should have a bottle open on their car keys.
So what have you got tonight, Joshua?
We've got some beers from, I guess, definitely a craft brewery, but a well-known one, I think.
Yeah.
Lord Nelson.
The Lord
Lord Nelson Brewery. So we've got one of each.
Yeah, now they're in the Rocks in Sydney.
The Racks.
Australia's oldest pub, I
It
believe.
is, I believe.
Yeah.
Do you know what year? I think it's like 18 something, isn't it?
1852.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
mental. So what
Yeah.
one have you got?
I have because I keep looking at it and I realise it's the actual labels on the back.
See, I made that mistake. I uploaded
Says,
pictures.
says 1841 on here.
Is it?
Yep.
There you go, 1841. So,
Oh, there you go.
so I was wrong.
Yeah, we're always wrong.
Close.
Thanks.
Only 11 years.
Facts
Thanks,
don't matter.
Andrew.
Thank you for putting us to shame. So yeah, you've got.
I've got Swagman, which
Swagman.
is a 5% Australian beach volleyball. It's a natural Australian spiced ale. It's a refreshingly mild spiced beer with a distinctly Aussie twist.
Spiced ale.
It's got Marmite in it.
Oh, you're joking.
Maybe not, no. Through the subtle addition of wattle seed, lemon myrtle, and native spice flavours. Oh, that's very Australian, isn't it? A very clean yeast textures, balanced malt, and a soft bitterness with a light golden colour, which I'm yet to see because I am going to
I
pour
know
this.
this is a little bit of a tangent.
Go on,
When you
tangent.
said wattle seed,
Wattle.
have you tried the coffee at McDonald's? It has wattle seed in it.
Oh, I don't know. Is that just what comes as the normal coffee?
It's like it's called an Australiana.
Oh no,
It's
I
got
haven't.
wattle seed.
Is it good?
I know it tastes really weird.
What does wattle even taste of? It's just a plant, isn't it?
Do you-
Australia's flower,
Yeah.
national flower. Plant.
Well, I might find out what Walt's seed tastes like tonight.
What a wattle.
What?
I've got 3 sheets.
What butter?
What? What did you say?
What a butter?
What a butter? Bottle of water.
Go on, sorry.
Are you mocking my
Yep.
commoner accent?
Yep.
Cool. I've got 3 sheets, which is 4.9 Australian beach volleyball and 29 IBU, because they've sent me the official tasting notes.
29 IBUs.
IBU, what's that? It's indecent
It's in
brown underwear, isn't it?
Indecent
Yeah,
brown
cool.
underwear, yeah.
Mine says it's an Australian pale ale lifted, what? Australian pale ale lifted floral and citrus aromas with a balance of malty-dry finish. What? With a malty-dry finish. With a balanced malty-dry finish. Malty, not malty. M-A-L-T, what fucking hell. The house favourite here at the Lord and available in bottles nationally.
Yeah, I mean, 3 sheets is the staple if you go
It
there.
is.
If you
it's
go
their
to
go-to,
Lord
isn't it? It's a
Nelson,
pale
yeah.
ale. And
I don't mind it.
I love it, actually. That's why I chose it for myself. I thought I just want a beer that I enjoy.
You're not stepping out today.
Not today. Not today. Are we clicking?
Andrew, what's Andrew? What are you drinking?
Oh, yeah. Go on, Andrew.
Can we just go over this?
No?
Recorder League.
Yep.
It's a premium Swedish cider.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The flavour is strawberry lime.
Nice.
Mm.
Do you like strawberries?
I like strawberries. I don't like lime.
You don't like lime?
But
Well,
yeah,
lime
it does
is
say
really
on the back,
something-
don't drink if you're pregnant.
I mean, can we be sure that you're not pregnant?
It's
Have you had
0.1 standard drinks.
It's not.
Am I disqualified though from this because it's a cider?
I just wanted to get you a nice drink, so that you enjoy for a change.
All right.
All right, should we open cannage?
Do you want to make a noise instead, Andrew?
Yep. Sorry.
That was great.
I should just open my Pepsi Max.
I like that.
I can smell mine already, and I already know I like it.
I'm going to pour mine.
This is just a treat. I've got the old butt plug glass again.
You got the butt plug glass? I know. Amy said straight away, does Josh want his butt plug?
Oh,
I went, yeah.
See,
he'd love that.
This reminds me of some lip balm I bought when I was in Liverpool because it was really windy and my lips were chapped.
Oh,
Lip
were
balm.
they?
Yeah.
Little lips chapped.
Didn't know you were homosexual. How is it, Andrew? It's tasty, isn't it? It's very drinkable.
Yeah, it's
like a soft drink.
Yeah, it's very sweet.
Yeah.
So where does
You're right there, Chris. Got a big enough head?
Yep, I'm Yorkshire.
No.
That's how I like it.
Yep.
So where does that stand in the terms of the tier? There's obviously beer at the top because we're beerbuddy.
Yeah.
Is it then cider and then
I would say
spirits, or is
I'd
that?
say cider.
I'd say cider's down from beer. That's fine. I think you're all right. I think you're in the top
Wasn't
echelon.
this all the rage a few years ago? People buying that. There was a cider. It was on the dad's groups and stuff. I can't remember what it was called.
Oh, yeah. Fat
Remember?
Lamb or Little Lamb.
Yeah.
Or
Is that what that is?
I mean, they're like global.
Yeah.
They get them everywhere.
I've not
They're
seen
massive
McCodling in
in-
those size bottles, though. They used to be
Yeah.
big bottles.
Oh, in the UK, they're probably much bigger bottles.
I don't
here
taste
as
any
well.
lime.
Well, that's pretty
Just
good.
strawberry.
I had a little taste because Amy had one earlier, and it tastes like cherry to me. That's
They're
all I
nice.
could taste is
Oh,
cherry.
really?
I felt
no.
No?
No.
That's one of my fucked up taste buds.
You probably had a cherry one. That's what you've done there, isn't it?
Probably.
You've had a cherry one.
Right, let me try my...
Oh, you haven't even tasted
No,
it yet.
here we go.
I'll have a little sippy. I do like Three
Oh.
Sheets. I'm more intrigued in yours because mine's just a normal beer, which I
It's
already
spiced. I can taste the spice. It's got a nice spice to it. It's a bit peppery for some reason. And it doesn't say peppery, but it is actually got peppery.
like. Peppery notes.
Yeah.
I just put some pepper in it.
Ah,
Yeah.
you little bastard.
Mine's salty. So does it say what kind of spice? Have you said that already?
No,
Pepper.
it doesn't say just a spice, but
Spiced. Maybe there's pepper then,
it's nice.
because pepper's a spice.
Almost a
isn't it?
coriander-y type as well. A bit like, when you have those Belgian beers.
Yeah.
It's like that wheat beer. It's got that
Wheat
sort
beer.
of type taste to it. Nice. I like it.
I mean, Three Sheets, I haven't really got much to say because I know it's lovely. And
That's just your
I think
classic.
most people's probably had it. Most people's
Most
have probably had it already.
My wife have had it and they love it.
And they already love it because it's a staple, isn't it?
It's a beautiful one, isn't it?
I actually got
Do you know
some...
what other flavours they do with this?
Go on.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah. I think
That's a question.
I think just
Yeah.
apple. I think they do a dark fruits. I don't know, like blackberries and whatnot. All those types.
And Daddy's Little Secret. That's my
Daddy's
favourite.
little secret flavour.
Yeah.
It's quite thick, that one.
Very thick.
Yeah. Don't Tell the Teacher. That's a good one.
That is a good one, isn't
Yeah. Uncle Put It There. That's a nice one. I like that one. That's a good one.
I got some Nelson facts because I thought it'd be nice to actually explore the history a bit.
Of
Nelson. Lord Nelson.
Oh,
not
Lord
Uncle Nelson. I've only got 3. Do you want me to read them or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so Vice Admiral Horatio Nelson, or Hip Hip Hooray, as he was affectionately known by his friends.
Whoa.
Horatio Nelson, that his friends called him Hip Hip Hooray. Hooray, short for Horatio.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Clever, that.
Don't check that one, though. He commanded the British fleet during the Napoleonic Wars, fighting against the French and Spanish and securing a series of decisive naval victories. We all knew that fact, didn't we?
Is that on his nose?
Yeah, nasal.
Nasal.
That was disgusting, sorry. Nelson fact 2. Nelson was the first black president of South Africa and the first president to be elected a fully representative election, which is quite interesting. Didn't know that about Lord Nelson.
Didn't know that.
Third one is Nelson is voiced by Nancy Cartwright, who also plays Bart Simpson in the well-known animated TV series The Simpsons. So there's your 3 Nelson facts there, which is quite good, isn't it?
It's really good.
I hope I've done a good,
I think you've done some thorough research.
I have,
there.
and that's just for Lord Nelson.
It's amazing how you don't realise he so many achievements.
I didn't know he was that old because he died. I don't know, how long did Nelson die?
How long did he die?
How long
He
did
was
he
a few
die?
seconds.
Yeah, that's generally how long it takes, isn't it? Cool. Well, they're my facts.
They're good.
Thank you. I hope the breweries.
That's going to come back as Nelson Facts. This could be a regular segment, maybe.
It could be. Probably won't be.
Probably
though,
won't be there. No.
What would the jingle for that be?
Nelson Facts. Nelson Facts. Something like that. I should.
Thank you very much.
Go to bed. That was good. You've done that before.
Talking of regular segments, As my friend Andrew Schroder brought his regular segment.
Which one? What could that be?
KFC news.
Oh, he has.
Or...
Yeah, if you don't know what's happening with the secret Christmas passes, sing around the tower and the very special prizes. Schroder's here with KFC news.
Wow.
KFC news. I prefer mine.
That isn't, mate. When did you do that?
Just before you go.
You like keeping those.
And then we're wondering why he hasn't got in the other.
Yeah, I know. Oh, sorry, guys, I'm running late.
I'm so unorganised.
I did get a bit sidetracked.
That was really good. I enjoyed that. And
There you go.
Can you play that again now
Yeah.
that I can take it in?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't know what's happening with the secret Christmas passes, sing around the tower and the very special prizes. Schroder's here with KFC news.
KFC news. Can you send that to me? I want that as my ringtone.
Yeah.
That is really good. And you've even incorporated his real voice.
I did at the end, a little bit of homage.
Well, thank you for that. I feel like I'm a proper member of the
You're
show.
Well, you
part
are
of the
now.
family now.
That's it.
You're never leaving.
All right, look, we've got a few things to get through.
Good.
Let's start. We've heard about this, the KFC price hike for the third time this year.
They're piss takers, aren't they?
Well, I think they're just trying to separate the, the superior KFC connoisseurs like myself from the part-time people. The ones who still go to McDonald's and get their Happy Meals and then go, the zingers are too spicy. I have diarrhea afterwards. Well, mate, if you can't handle it,
Yeah.
stick to the Happy Meals.
Don't do it. Yeah.
But look, third time this year, I'm pretty sure we can all agree it's Albanese's fault.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's
Can't be a
not a good thing.
coincidence. No.
Wouldn't have happened to Skirma.
Yeah,
No.
well,
That's not my job.
I can't be the only one who buys their KFC and doesn't really look at the prices. I
don't.
get it. It is what it is. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've ever known what I've ever paid. I've had my fair share of McDonald's and Co. I don't think I know. Well, sorry, we're not all fucking chicken connoisseurs. But I couldn't tell you now what a Happy Meal costs.
It's like the price of gas, electricity, and water.
you know you've
You've got to pay for it, and you just got to live with it.
You can't live without it. So it's one of them things, isn't it?
So look, just be aware of it. I'm sure people are aware of it. But the next one, there's been 2 stabbings since the last time I've been on. There's one at Casino KFC, not the casino, but the town casino. I think it's up near Newcastle, isn't it?
Yeah, in Australia.
Sounds like it might be a shithole. Is that right? Is that accurate?
Well, if it's near Newcastle, shout out to all our Newcastle listeners. And then the other one was at Fairfield. But,
also in
it's kind of
Sydney's
expected
west.
for Fairfield, so...
And they were over just...
Not sure. Could have been the price hike for the third time
Yeah,
this year.
yeah.
And that's
It will
justified then.
I think those ones are still putting the cabbage on the zinger burgers, so you can't really blame them.
it's
And I'm sure they'll get off in court with that excuse.
Yeah, they would.
Your
They would
Honour.
be.
Yeah.
Anarchy.
There was a jail in Western Australia where the teen inmates trashed the cells after having KFC for a treat.
Ooh.
So the warden, do they call them wardens over here?
Prison warden, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
I would.
Officer.
the top man in charge,
Yeah.
the colonel of the
Yeah.
jail.
Yeah.
He said, "Look, we're basically not going to do it again. We've learned our lesson. They're not going to get that treat because they've trashed themselves after."
Well, they've only ruined it for themselves, haven't they?
So they were happy that they had KFC, got excited.
I think they were offered McDonald's the next night.
Just
kicked
and they
off.
went, fuck you.
Yeah.
We've tasted.
Yeah. So
Tasted
goodness.
heaven.
Yeah.
don't really have any more info on that.
No.
Sort of just the headline.
Well, you don't.
Yeah,
have that anyway.
it's you, isn't it?
Now I know it's we're now 3rd of August, but there were the Christmas in July sweaters that went on sale, the KFC ones.
Oh, yeah.
And they also had the range for our pets, but they are sold out pretty quickly. I didn't even get a chance to buy one.
Are you okay?
Went on and had a look, but I've still got my KFC tracksuits. So
Yeah, I mean, that is... You can't really get much more KFC than that, can you?
I
Pretty
might
Larry.
actually wear that up to the event
You should.
Oh, yeah, you should.
on the 27th of July
Yeah.
at the Hillside Hotel.
Castle Hill. Sydney.
Next one, KFC is now on Uber Eats.
Oh.
So previously it was only on Menulog,
Yeah.
DoorDash, or directly through the app.
And who uses DoorDash? Seriously.
I've used DoorDash
Have you?
before.
Is it any good?
Uh,
I'm an Uber guy. I just go minimalistic, you know.
The only reason I think I used DoorDash before because
KFC.
they were, and there were just different options available on there. I think their delivery radius is larger than
DoorDash.
Uber Eats.
Yeah.
It's all about the radius.
All about the radius.
Next one, KFC apologises and cancels £100 parking fine after service was too slow.
Oh.
So this happened somewhere in the UK. I don't really have all the details, but
Why would you?
they, because she only had parking for half an hour, and the order actually took longer than half an hour, which kind of was like, well, why didn't you say something after 10 minutes?
Yeah.
You know?
Sounds like the one in Kellyville.
Yeah. But nice of KFC to come to the party and cover the cancel the fine.
Oh, good on.
They're good people.
Now, this is international KFC news.
Ooh.
So we've got KFC Singapore.
Oh,
They've launched a satay crunch flavour in celebration of their National Day.
very nice.
And they've also started serving Coke instead of Pepsi.
Oh, yeah, they've done that, have they?
There's a few countries around the world where they use Coke products instead of Pepsi.
I wonder if they'll follow suit the rest of the globe. You're right, you're looking at a time. You've got to be somewhere.
What's the name went off? What's the... Siri?
Cereal.
Shut up, Siri. See, look, again, shut up.
Abusive.
KFC in the US is now adding nuggets to their menu to attract the Gen Z crowd.
The Ute Dems.
Which is kind of surprising that they didn't have chicken nuggets on the menu.
Isn't that normal for KFC?
That's what I thought.
Don't they have nuggets? No, sorry.
I'd assume they did. But
So did I.
Why wouldn't you?
They don't.
Surely that's one of the main attractions for kids.
They
we're a
could
chicken
have had
place,
some
let's do
sort
nuggets.
of some exemption due to
Like
Macca's
Goujons or something.
owning the word nugget in America or something.
Nugget!
You might have known this one, Josh, since you've got your part Spanish.
Yeah, sí. Dime.
KFC in Spain have released a horror film featuring a killer pizza.
Actually.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's all I've really got on
And
it.
I feel like KFC is there to save the day.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is the name of the film?
It was called Le Massacre.
I wonder what that means.
Yeah. It's French for something.
The bedroom.
But it's your typical, they're in a cabin in the woods and there's an entity in the shape of a pizza that's trying to kill them.
Typical.
Maybe they stab him with a drumstick.
Your typical horror movie.
Yeah. KFC South Korea have released a choc mint dipping sauce.
Oh,
For chicken.
For you to
For
put
the chicken, yeah.
Oh, fuck off. No way.
Koreans, you know what they're like. Especially in the South.
Yeah.
Especially in the South.
Yeah.
The ones up north are fine.
Oh, they're obedient.
Yeah. Well,
They
They probably don't even know what KFC
so
is.
obedient.
Yeah.
No.
And then lastly, we've got KFC China. They've now added chicken feet to their menu due to inflation problems. What was that?
That was not me. Have a guess. Who always leaves their sounds on? Can't go a day, can he, without...
Interrupting the news.
I'm so sorry, Andrew.
Chicken
Have you
feet
ever
in
had-
China. Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken
Now,
feet.
Apparently,
Have a drumstick and you don't chop chicken.
Chicken feet.
chicken feet is quite a delicacy in China.
Yeah.
Have you ever had chicken feet?
I haven't. I was at the chicken shop the other day and a lady purchased a whole bunch of them and some beaks in front of me. And I was like, fuck that.
Beaks?
Yeah. Get away from me.
My nanny.
I just pushed her over.
Good,
you ever had-
as you should have. What?
Have you ever had chicken feet?
No.
Josh?
My nan eats weird shit like pig's trotters and stuff, like jellified shit out of a tin. She's weird.
Shark penis.
That's why she's dead now. Shark penis, probably. She had a few of those, I imagine.
Have you had chicken feet?
I haven't. I'd be like if they
Is
were
it just the way you walk?
if they were if they were coated in the 11 herbs and spices.
You
I'm sure
would you?
Yeah, but there's nothing on them. They're just bone. There's skin and bone.
That's what I
Crunchy.
understand.
It'll be good.
But it'll be bone. Crunchy
Yeah.
because you're eating bone.
And toenail.
Yeah. Unless it's...
But he's going, fuck it, herbs and spices.
yeah. Well, you're blinded by those herbs, aren't you?
And spices.
And spices.
I know Nancy's my wife, Nancy.
All right.
My wife. Her grandmother used to eat chicken feet.
Yeah,
Used to eat chicken feet.
yeah, it's still attached to the chicken.
That's KFC news, and I'm not doing the jingle anymore.
No.
Press the goddamn button.
Yeah, if you don't know what's happening with the secret Christmas passes, singer around the tower and the very special prices, Schroder's here with KFC news.
KFC news.
That is very good.
Maybe I need an outro version as well.
Weird news.
Josh?
Me?
Yeah. Should we start with you?
Yeah. Okay. Let me look. Oh, I did send you. Is there a link on there? 'Cause
There
was
is
a video.
indeed,
Oh,
sir.
great. Excellent.
Oh, you
Excellent.
trust him with links to videos?
Yeah, he does. He does. It might. Don't play
Once
it yet.
been, twice shy, Mr. Schroder.
Don't play yet. So the headline is: Young woman's warped sex with naughty dolphin who killed himself when she left. which is, I think that kind of sums it up, really, isn't it?
You need to say no more.
Yeah, I think that's it. I might just check out now. Now, I'll read a bit and then you can play the old vid.
Okay.
That's all right. That vid is short for video, just in case you're wondering.
Yeah.
Right, so according to Margaret Howell Lovat, sex with her live-in lover Pete... fucking hell. That's a tongue twister. According to Margaret Howell Lovat, sex with her live-in lover, Peter, was very precious, very gentle.
Fuck off.
Sounds nice, you might think, but perhaps not when you learn Peter was in fact a dolphin. As love stories go, Margaret's relationship with Peter Peter the dolphin was at best weird and at worst warped. And like most doomed love affairs, when it ended, one of the pair was so devastated they apparently took their own life. Is that like most love affairs? I don't think it is, but that's what it says.
Most animal interspecies.
Yeah, most of those,
yeah.
maybe. Margaret's strange relationship with Peter began when she took part in an experiment in the early 1960s. Aged just 20, she was part of NASA's funded project to see how much humans could communicate with dolphins, with a view to one day using this knowledge to start talking to extraterrestrials from other planets. Scientists believe that...
Or waking them off.
Hang on,
well, hey.
How is that related? So they're going... It seemed like a sensible study. How can humans connect with animals? Brilliant.
Well, yeah.
So we can then...
Well, this is what I'm about to tell you, Chris. It's NASA.
Yes.
Don't fucking question it.
Don't interrupt the news.
Scientists believe that because dolphins have brains that are as large as ours, that as least are large as ours, as in humans, and that developing ways of communicating with them could open...
Owls.
Ours. They've got tiny
As
brains.
large as owls?
Yeah,
Whoa.
as large as fucking massive. They believe that they could develop ways of communicating with them would open door to talking to other intelligent species. There were 3 dolphins, Peter, Pamela and Sissy. You'd be pissed if you were Sissy, wouldn't you? Peter, Pamela and Sissy. Although Margaret worked with all 3, she was given Peter as the individual dolphin she was expected to form a bond with. And just like human love affair, gradually Peter and Margaret fell for each other. Speaking decades later about her experiences of the project, she told how much Peter became jealous and if she spent too much time with Peter and Sissy. As part of the experiment, this is long, so I won't take too long.
Yeah.
As part of the experiment, Margaret had to move in with Peter. She lived with him 6 days a week in his tank. She slept on a makeshift bed on the elevator platform in the middle of the room while doing her paperwork on a desk suspended from a ceiling and hanging over the water. Margaret said, as well as trying to teach Peter to speak, she also developed a physical relationship with him. Peter was a young guy, she said.
He's a young guy.
He was a young guy. He was sexually coming of age.
She
and a bit naughty. See, that relationship of having to be together sort of turned into a really annoying being. What? Really enjoying being together, and oh my god, it's so long. And wanted to be together, and missing him when he wasn't there. She told the BBC. Lastly, she said Peter became very interested in her anatomy, especially her legs. And would spend long periods of time nestling between them.
Oh, well, they love tuna, don't they?
They do. And then there's a video, if you'd like to watch it.
Oh. Is there more to learn?
To be with me. He would rub himself on my knee or my foot or my hand or whatever, and I allowed that. I wasn't uncomfortable with that, as long as it wasn't too rough.
Peter had caused Margaret some minor injuries on her legs and stuff of pushing like an obsessed suitor.
In the beginning, when he would get rambunctious and
probably don't need to even.
Need, I would put him on the elevator and say, "You go play with the girls for a day."
Oh God, you get rambunctious.
We all get rambunctious.
Was she a hottie?
As Peter's urges grew more frequent, the process of transporting him down to the 2 female dolphins to satisfy him proved disruptive.
This is amazing.
Margaret felt the best way of focusing his mind back on the lessons was to relieve his desires herself.
Where's he?
Oh, fuck off. She was masturbating him.
Wanked the dolphin off on the dizzle, on the daily. Wanked him off into a bag.
Oh, my God.
So that's kind of my weird news.
Yeah, that's not weird, is it?
Yeah, a little bit weird.
Wanking a dolphin off?
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much else to say.
I guess it was the 60s, though, wasn't it?
Swimming 60s. Swimming 60s. Perhaps.
Swimming 60s.
That's kind of what they did. Swim, have a swim, wank off a dolphin, fall in love.
Mr. Schroder?
You're still thinking about wanking.
He's still thinking about wanking a dolphin.
I'm just trying to get rid of this boner. That's the problem with Flipper. You got all the credit.
He did.
And Peter was, in the background.
You think he was?
Peter Stringfellow, maybe they called him.
Flipper's Australian, wasn't he?
Was he?
Yeah.
How do you know? Do you have an accent?
He's going.
I can't.
Make me off. Make me off.
Make me off. Make me off.
Listen, this is why I only do headlines, because that was way too long.
Mate, I agree. And that was probably my longest ever, actually.
This is for the TikTok generation now, though. You've got 7 second attention
I'm just
span.
going headlines. I got 3 here.
Bang, hit us.
Look, this is the headline. Woman discovers bar of soap she's been washing her hands with for days is a block of cheese.
How?
I want
for
to
days?
Know. The problem with your headlines is they're always really good, and I want to know more. And I never will.
What else do you want to know?
I just want to know how she
type
went
of cheese.
days.
Yeah.
That would actually be handy.
Wensleydale.
Well, you would think it'd have to be
a soft
it wouldn't
cheese.
be like a Parmesan, because that's quite strong smelling.
And it wouldn't be grated either.
It's all shaving.
Yeah, that's all I got.
That's good. I'm happy with that.
Okay, that's all right.
Next one. Man sets record for pushing peanut up mountain using his nose. Now, I just got the headline, but I've got the website here. If you
couldn't
want
help
a bit more
yourself.
information.
You couldn't help yourself with that one, could you?
The only reason I kept the website here is because it took him 7 days.
Well, it does
push this peanut up the mountain, and you can see from the headline you're thinking he actually uses his nose.
Yeah.
But it's not. He's got like a spoon taped to his nose, and then he's pushing it with the spoon.
I feel
like
that's cheating.
He's using a spoon then.
And then you can't really see, but it looks ridiculous.
Like, I know it's obvious what he's trying to achieve here, and that he's trying to get a peanut up a mountain. But what's he trying to achieve? Like, what is he trying to achieve from life here?
He's found the one thing that's not already in the Guinness Book of Records.
100%.
And that's what's happening, right? You're going,
He's talking to his wife, I found something, but it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. What is it, love?
It says here he's broken a record,
Oh,
which would
fuck.
seem to indicate that...
it did exist already.
Well, it's probably his own record.
Yeah.
But,
Right.
Yeah, that's...
Was that Big Mountain?
53. It was in Colorado.
Can you imagine your neck would fucking kill if you're pushing up a peanut?
Oh, he's done it and he's realised that it already exists as well.
There you go. It took a full 7 days. The previous record was 8 days.
Oh, that's kind of fine then.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was the same size peanut. I guess they don't vary too much, do they?
You'd lose the peanut as well, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you
Along
would.
the little pebble.
Just right at the top.
Fuck!
Yeah.
That's 4 days wasted.
Yep.
And Norris McGuire is going to be up there watching what's going on, is he? From that,
Next one. Chess robot grabs and breaks finger of 7-year-old opponent. Did you see that one?
I was drinking a bit. I scrolled past that.
Yeah,
I didn't click on it, but
Say
that's
that
quite...
again?
Chess robot grabs and breaks finger of 7-year-old opponent.
Did see that, yeah.
That's quite vicious.
And it was a Russian robot as well.
Oh, it would be.
It
God,
would be,
probably
wouldn't it?
them bloody beerbuddy.au's.
Look, and I had 2 other ones just because I didn't know what your guys' weird news was. So I'll just... Look, man who lived on cruise ship for more than 20 years can no longer walk straight on land.
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. Still weird, but...
And then hapless driver crashed into shop window, fled scene, and is attacked by furious emu.
Nice.
Oh, that's karma. Instant karma, isn't it?
Yeah, so...
Wonder why it's furious. Maybe it's at the emu shop. Cool.
Weird news.
That's Chris's turn, isn't it?
I wish I had that GIF then.
The tumbleweed?
The tumbleweed. Thanks, guys. Supportive. Very supportive. You can edit that little blank space out, can't you?
I could.
Just add in
Yeah.
some...
I've got some news. Ghostly activity forces family to flee harm. This is in Gateshead!
Sorry, where? Gateshead?
Gateshead! Hey, fucking Gateshead! Oh, Jesus, man!
Is that Newcastle?
Yeah, well, near Newcastle. Yeah. No, they're actually called, people from Newcastle are called Geordies.
Yes. Oh,
People from Middlesbrough are called...
scumbags.
Yeah.
Cool.
Lauren Roth started renting a house in November last year with her husband, Stephen. You know Stephen.
Rothy.
Stephen Rothington. 2 kids, Arabella 4 and Caleb 6. However, the aesthetics practitioner... What the fuck's an aesthetics practitioner?
Someone that practitions aesthetics, I think.
Mm-hmm. Started noticing strange going-ons in a house from out of nowhere.
Oh, no.
Aye. Bruises started to appear on her, and her light started randomly turning on and off. Now, I think it's fair to say that if you start getting random bruises and your lights start turning on and off, it's going to pretty much be a supernatural reason for that.
It's not going to be anything good, is it?
No, there's no other reasons for getting bruises unexpectedly.
No, unless you're a clumsy cunt.
And his wife. So the wife's getting bruises and the lights keep getting turned on and off.
Right, so it has to be supernatural.
Yep. It's supernatural and definitely not Stephen. The family's breaking point came at the end of June when they fled their Middlesbrough property after Lauren's son woke up in the night screaming.
Oh, no.
Aye. The 30-year-old said it was traumatising. Obviously, run out of the house, didn't they? Ordeal forced her to call upon paranormal investigators and even a priest to find out what was really happening.
They'll fix it.
There's more screaming from the kid after.
That's exactly right. Yeah,
I was feeling rambunctious.
Lauren explained everything was all right until the back end of December. My son started sleepwalking. Again, no other explanation as far as I could see. And weird stuff started happening. What actually?
Just weird stuff.
No, just weird stuff.
Weird stuff.
What specifically? Well, weird, wasn't it? It was weird.
Yeah, very
Don't
weird.
need to know any more than that. Just weird.
Yeah, why are you asking?
I believe in spiritual stuff anyway, so I knew something wasn't right.
There you go.
Yeah.
I believe in it anyway. I
believe in it anyway, so therefore it is. It got to the point where my son was talking to somebody. They used to sleep all night and no problems at all. And things got moved around the house, and we'd seen something during the night. My son would wake up and he'd stand at the top of the stairs staring. One night I had a nightmare and I woke him up so he could come to the bathroom with me. And when I got up to go to the toilet, I stepped my foot across onto the floor and the light pinged on.
Oh, no.
She has got sensors in her house.
Yes, yeah. And she did step on the switch.
Other supernatural happenings that occurred whilst living in the house, which Lauren believes to be around 60 years old, included her son telling her that there was someone in my bedroom. It was the priest. And her daughter saying that she saw a cat and waking up with scratch marks. Because there actually was a fucking cat. They did have a cat. They did have a cat.
But a cat wouldn't scratch you. The cats don't scratch. They don't do that. So it must be
Lauren said she would get unexplained bruises on her legs out of nowhere while at the house, and that the final straw was when a number of creepy incidents occurred at the end of June. Again, I won't mention what they are.
Just a number of creepy incidents.
A number of creepy. That's all you need
to know. They were creepy.
They were creepy.
Ask for detail.
She felt like someone shoved something down the back of her throat. Again,
oh,
clearly Stephen.
Stevie. Oh, dear.
If the lights go off, I feel something shoved down the back of my throat.
What is it, love?
And I get held down.
Don't fucking bite.
So she also said that she had a few arguments with her husband, Stephen, 24, and they both felt frustrated.
Yeah,
he's
and a
24.
Bit rapey. Is it a picture of...
What was she? Oh, she's 30.
Oh, bit of an age difference.
So, 24, he's obviously feeling a bit horny.
6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
Do you want to see some paranormal activity?
Kind of do, yeah.
Before you do that, though,
yeah.
On the screen here, breaking news.
Yeah.
Eric Ten Hag slams Cristiano Ronaldo's unacceptable behaviour after early exit.
Well, there you go. Has it been boot? Is he left?
And is that just the headline, Andrew? Have you got any more information?
Hey, I'm reading directly from the screen.
This is just right now,
so it's
isn't
not
it?
just me.
This is happening right now.
Live.
Can you make it smaller? Fucking hell.
Do you want to make it bigger? Make it nice and big for you, Andrew, so you can see the supernatural occurring. Here we go.
What's this?
So this is a young lady on the toilet.
Is this the creepy Steve wife?
Yeah.
Watching people
I'll definitely see.
What have you done?
Somebody else. Yeah, sorry. I'm getting that time of night in it, really.
I know.
If it was somebody else that opened the fridge freezer, another spirit. Was it you?
So this is a Geordie woman sat on a toilet talking to a spirit.
No, not focused.
Oh, there's the lights going out.
It's gone dark.
Thank you. Okay. All right.
Obviously, none of this is
So
quite making sense.
No, it was them.
We're meant to be listening to this.
Yeah, well,
Right.
you could do.
Can you turn the light back on, please, if you want us to continue?
Aye.
Like,
Or do you want us to
Stop.
To leave. If you want us to leave,
Turn the light on.
turn the lights on.
If you want us to do something else, leave it dark.
Aye. Steve.
Do you want us to leave? Turn the lights on if you do.
Oh, she's fucking in!
That is paranormal.
She's fucking gone!
So the lights came on and she disappeared.
She's
Next
Firstly,
week on
why
Geordie
are
Shore.
they doing this video that they clearly want to go viral? Why are they doing it with us sitting on the toilet?
I don't know.
There must be other, the light wasn't even, it wasn't the bathroom, but you don't have to sit on the toilet.
You
do
don't need to, do you?
Oh,
So there you go. So that's some Geordie woman in her Lorna Janes.
Anyway,
So that's my weird news.
that was cool. That was very weird. I think they're all quite weird, weren't they?
Yeah,
That's good.
there was.
That's what I never understood about, when you watch a horror film and they go into a house and it's like, get out. And
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like, oh, what was that? Let's go down to the basement.
Let's
and find
investigate.
out.
Yeah.
Well, fuck off.
I
They're
want
like,
to
okay.
investigate this shit.
Bye. I'm
Yeah.
off.
I'd be pushing the wife and the kids to the
Yep.
side.
Me too.
Time for some stories.
Oh.
We're gonna hear 3 stories. The 2 of them are horse shit.
Yes,
Oh,
indeed.
it's been a
We're
while.
here. 3
It's been a
stories.
while.
Now, do we know the rules here, Andrew? It was contained in the jingle.
Refresh me.
We're going to hear 3
Remember
stories.
when we had Blake on?
Yeah.
Oh,
And he
mate.
did
Fucking hell. An anthology.
he did
Yeah.
what? He did one incorrect, 1 and 2
Two was
true.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
And it was about an hour and a half long too, wasn't it? Which is like one of Josh's weird news.
Yep.
So we have 3 stories. 2 of them are horseshit.
Mhm.
One of them's real.
Yeah.
All right.
No theme either, right? We're just
No theme
any-
tonight because, frankly, it's hard enough coming up with this.
And how did we do it last time? Tell the story and then what you ask some questions, more questions, or
Yeah.
Maybe a headline, like, each 3 things, and then people can delve and dig if they want.
Yeah.
Or if you want.
However you want to do it. You can do it as a headline. You can do it as a little short monologue. Yeah, I don't know.
That's just on in the background, isn't it? But it is quite distracting.
Yeah, I've got to turn the coin off.
That's all right. Turn the... That's
Not the first time this week.
Hey.
Hey. Did you hear about the special KFC they did for the Jubilee?
No.
No, I didn't.
No.
Did
Why
you?
wasn't that on?
I don't know.
What was it?
I don't know. I just read the headline.
Awesome. What was the headline? KFC special for
KFC special
Jubilee.
Jubilee. Yeah, I was hoping you were going to bring that along, to be honest. But
I never saw anything in my research.
yeah.
Not researching hard enough.
Something to look at for next week when we get back to KFC.
Yeah, just added
Something
my,
To reflect on.
Josh, do you want to go first with your 3 stories?
Yeah, I can. It just all feels a bit random because there's no theme, but that's fine.
That's fine.
All right. So 1. I was once arrested on suspicion of grievous bodily harm and spent the night in police custody, only for charges to be dropped. That's number 1. Number 2, I was once stopped and searched by armed police under the Section 44 Counter-Terrorism Act. Number 3, I once completed 3 weeks of community services after being charged for possession of Class A drugs with intent to supply.
Now,
One
you've
of them.
you've thematically matched your 3 stories.
Yeah, I did. I kind of made my own little theme, which was just police.
So
Well, crime.
So your first one was arrested for...
First one was arrested on suspicion of grievous bodily harm and spent a night in police custody.
Okay, second one was counter-terrorism, and the third one was...
The third one was spent 3 weeks community services after being charged for possession of Class A drugs with intent to supply, I should say.
Andrew, you got any questions for Josh?
You said the third one you were charged with it.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's false.
Okay.
Oh, that's not a question. That's a fucking statement.
Well,
that's
he
a
moved
statement.
to Australia. He wouldn't have been able to.
That's not technically true, but
Yeah, it
okay.
is.
That's
So
not.
it is.
You can have a criminal record, you have to declare it.
No.
But why would I know that?
Oh.
Anyway, go on.
What was the second one?
Second
Jim
one,
Roach was the first one.
Counter-terrorism.
Counter-Terrorism Act.
It's
What were you doing to get...
First one is true.
What were you getting...
All right, let's go. Come on.
What were you doing for the counter-terrorism, to be arrested for counter-terrorism?
Terrorism stuff.
I wasn't arrested. I was stopped and searched by armed police under Section 44.
Where were you and what were you doing?
I was getting off Central Line Tube at Hainault, which is in Essex. I was sworn by 3 armed police officers who proceeded to search me for weapons. They didn't find anything. They let me go, and they kind of asked why I'd been. They asked why I asked why I'd been stopped, and they asked me what a terrorist looks like, and I was like, they can look like anyone. And then they just said exactly, and then just kind of let me go. I would have been about 23.
Anyway, mainly ginger though.
I think they were trying to catch me out. But yeah.
Looked like popular TV.
Didn't help
host.
that he was at Alan's snack bar.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that is good.
And his mate caught him. Where are you?
Where are you?
Alan's snack bar. Tackled to the ground. Actually, maybe number 2 is true then.
Yeah. And the first one,
First one, I was arrested on suspicion of grievous bodily harm and spent a night in police custody.
Who did you beat up?
Only for charges to be dropped. Well, I didn't. That's the whole point. So I was out on a night out in London. My friends got into a fight and I was trying to split it up. Someone got glass to the back of the head. I had blood all over my shirt, so I got arrested and ended up charging someone else. But I spent a while in like a night in a prison cell because just waiting for them to investigate.
Interesting. I'm going to go with counter-terrorism number 2.
Is true.
True.
Okay.
I'll go with the first one being true.
Okay. Chris is right.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. Don't know why. I just stopped and they were like all around me.
And they didn't give you a...
Nothing. Just said we've got to stop and search you. This is Section 44 counter-terrorism acts. We need to stop and search you. Stay where you are. Search me. Fucking nothing.
Were you doing anything
Nothing.
suspicious? Wearing anything suspicious?
Nope. I was wearing a suit.
Did you have a backpack?
I think I was wearing a suit as well.
Did you have a backpack?
Possibly, but not, nothing. Didn't say it's got a bomb in it or anything.
You did have a suicide bomber vest.
Does my bomb look big in this? Yeah.
Hot dogs around it.
Sauce? Anyone? Anyway, yeah, so that's my... So, yeah.
Andrew?
Fun.
All right. Let me just try and summarize these in a headline.
Yeah.
First one, I've eaten a dead person's remains.
Brilliant.
Number 2.
That's a good summary.
That's a jingle.
Number 2, I volunteered in a mental asylum.
Okay.
And then the third
Sweet,
one...
Nancy.
Yeah, the third one, I can't do this with a... This one isn't me, though. The third one, because it was no theme.
Yeah.
First 2 are me. Third one was a tragic babysitting accident.
Oh.
This is one that's happened to Nancy.
Oh.
Because, as you know, she works in childcare.
Childcare.
This is when she was back in Canada.
All right, well, I'm going to have to delve first
Do
into
you want me to give you a bit more information?
Yeah.
On the child one, yeah.
Kind of don't want to hear it, but also, yeah.
Did it
child
involve
one?
monkeys?
Yeah.
So, she was babysitting in high school.
Yeah.
Back in Canada.
Yeah.
In the wintertime, very cold. Kids were 2 and 4. And they came in from playing in the snow. The little one, the 2-year-old, needed a nappy change.
Yeah.
As you do.
Yeah.
So she took the 2-year-old into another room to change the nappy, came back in, heard a pop and screamed. The 4-year-old had put the cat in the microwave.
Fuck off.
Because he was afraid it was too cold.
Oh, my God.
It popped?
Yeah, killed it.
Oh.
Shit.
Any questions?
Ding. I
remember Halen Pace got banned off TV for making a joke about microwaving a cat.
They?
Yeah.
Well, just a joke, isn't it?
Just a joke, isn't it?
So number 2 was... What was number? You worked in a mental...
volunteer. In a mental asylum.
I mean, that's plausible. I want it to be that you ate a dead person. Or ate the remains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
Oh, a dead person.
Okay. I've eaten some of my dad's ashes.
Context, please.
Well, my dad died in 2005.
I know you never stop going on about
cancer, in case no one knows.
Yeah.
We had him cremated.
Put it in a sandwich.
Did some lines and then look, my stepmother and I didn't know what we wanted to do with the ashes.
Yeah.
So
we
I was
if in doubt.
So we opened up the container of ashes.
Yeah.
But it was in like a container that had you couldn't open it to get to the ashes.
Yeah.
So we ended up cutting it open in the kitchen. Fucking went everywhere. That was another funny story. I kept some of the ashes. My stepmother kept some of the ashes. She ended up spreading them over her
peanut
Coogee,
baked potato
off the cliffs at Coogee. Once I decided I decided in the end to do the same thing, but when I spread the ashes, very windy day. Love you, Dad. Straighten them out.
Oh. Only Falls and Horses style.
Yeah. Do you know what part of it might have been? Do you think it might have been his cock?
Possibly.
Hopefully.
It was a little bit salty.
And the second one you
Pineapple.
volunteered. You volunteered in a not psycho.
Yeah, you know,
mental asylum.
In school, have your work experience?
Yeah.
Do you have that? Do you have that?
Yeah.
So I had work experience at a mental hospital / asylum.
Oh.
And something happened when I was there.
Whoa.
Bummed. You were bummed, weren't you?
No, there was this woman that they had to put in a straitjacket.
Really?
And they put her in the padded room, the whole
Yeah.
deal, so she didn't hurt herself. Anyway, she dislocated her shoulder.
Yeah.
Got out of the straitjacket. stripped down, took a shit in the corner, and then used the shit as lubricant when she was fingering herself.
You'd get infections doing that. That was very silly.
Yeah, UTI.
I've had an infection doing that.
Yeah. Oh, well, I've got some material for tonight.
Yeah. I think it's number one. I think number one's true. I think you accidentally consumed a bit of your dad. R.I.P.
I'm going to say you consumed your dad too.
You'd be wrong.
Number two.
No.
Fuck, it was a cat in a microwave.
No, it's the first one.
Well, that's, I guess it's nice. Really.
I feel like I know you better now.
I tried to give you 3 things that could happen in my life.
They're completely all... Like we still didn't believe the fact that you won a Ferrari or a Porsche.
No, that's true.
That was true.
I was actually trying to think of what I said last time because I was like, I have to think of fucking 3 new things.
Yeah.
It's quite hard doing this, isn't it? Because I just don't have many things that happen to me. Anyway, go on, Chris.
My 3 stories are: 1, I gate crashed a wedding and ended up having to give like a testimonial about the groom live on stage.
Oh.
Number 2, my parents borrowed some kids for my surprise party as no one showed up.
That's sad.
And number 3, when I was 13, I hid a girl under my bed, and she got hurt when my dad sat on the bed.
Oh, okay.
Questions?
Number 1 was...
I gate crashed a wedding.
Gate crashed a wedding. So, okay, where was it?
Context. Okay, so I was at a Christmas party in Leeds from work.
Not true. You said it was a wedding.
No. I was at a Christmas party.
Got him!
in the Hilton in Leeds. The Hilton in Leeds. And me and my mate Ian, we wandered up into another function area on the... Got someone touching my toe.
Not me.
Sorry.
That's all right.
I have a thing for toes.
Getting toey. Oh, I ain't got one. So I met mine Ian, wandered into another function area, and
Classic Ian.
And we walked in, and there's a free bar, so we were there, sort of at the bar, having a few beers, talking to some of the guests, getting on, had a great night, really good fun with them, laughing with them, asking us how we knew the groom. And
forgotten his name, have we?
Justin. No, it was. And we were just making shit up about it was Justin. Anyway, they got to the point where they asked the guest to go and sit down, and they said, "Can we get some of his mates on the stage?" And we were with some of Justin's mates, and they kind of basically pulled us up and put us on stage, and they all had to sort of tell a little story about the groom. And I made something up on the stage.
That's believable. Number 2 is the kids' party, no friends, so you rent a child.
Yeah, basically I was about 8 and Mum and Dad had a surprise party for me at Roundhay Park in Leeds, which is, I don't know if you know Roundhay Park, but that's where Jimmy Savile used to live.
Oh, cool.
Just a little side,
Plenty of kids
side
around
note
there.
there.
Jimmy's here.
But just due to sort of last minute cancellations, like about quite a few of the kids, I think it left about 2 of my actual friends left over at the surprise party, and just adjacent to where Mum and Dad had set up was another kids' party, so my Mum and Dad kind of grabbed them and said, "Do you want to just kind of hang out when Christopher gets here, so that we can kind of
who's Christopher?
So that we can kind of fill the numbers."
Oh yeah, well, that's pathetic and sad,
isn't it? And then when I was 13, I hit a girl under my bed.
Yeah. So what were you doing? Was she a bit of a sneaky,
standard
touchy?
Yeah, I'm trying. My mum and dad. My dad used to be a taxi driver. My mum worked at a nursing home, and they both did like late night shifts when I was a teenager. So one of the girls, I think it's her name, Leanne, lived around the corner from me. Leanne.
Surname?
Yeah. She probably does, yeah. She came round and we were sat in the bed and we were doing this, that and the other, and then I could hear my dad coming in because even though he was working a night shift, he passed the house to come in for a piss.
Yeah, that happens.
And he was tired and he came in the house and he knocked on my door and went, "Christopher." And then so I hid Leanne open up. I hid Leanne under the bed, and then my dad was like, he was coming home and he was just telling me this story about what happened to him in Bradford, and he sat on the bed and I heard this literally as the mattress bed things just pushed down on her. And I got busted because I goes, "What was that?" And then she had to come out because she was almost in tears of pain.
Dad's turn.
Again, it could be any. I'm just going to go with number 3.
Okay.
I reckon number 1 is true.
Number 1 is true. It is. Number 3.
Ah, yes. Good old Leanne. I knew because you were so reluctant to share the surname.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Leanne. Hope you've recovered.
Yeah.
Shout soon. Slip into my DMs. Where are we now?
It's probably time. It's about that time of the night, isn't it?
Yes.
It's that time of the night where we have to bow our heads in reverence and get some advice from our local guru.
But
however, we do have a guest tonight.
We do. Tradition.
So that can only mean one thing, really, can't it?
It can. I wonder what that is.
And that is
Dear
Andrew.
Please help me.
Andrew.
Dear
Andrew.
I'm lost. Dear
Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew.
It's dear Andrew.
Very
Professional.
professional.
Yep.
Thank you.
Cool.
Cool.
I wonder if it's a long one this week.
Let's find out. You in the zone, Andrew? You ready? He's laying back. He's sucking on. Broken my chair. Sucking down on his recording. I will now start. Dear Andrew, I'm writing about something that happened to me in my youth. I've kept this a secret from everybody, and this is literally the first time I've put pen to paper, and it's the first time I've really been able to do so. It happened to me when I was young, so young, I was barely able to communicate, hence why only now am I able to communicate my story. I, along with my 2 siblings, were orphans. We were taken in by a family of scientists. The house was humongous. We were treated well, we were fed well, we were given lots of space to roam, and we even had a pool. I pretty much spent my entire time in that pool. It was hard to get me out. I was cared for by one woman in particular. She was so friendly. She was so pretty. She'd spend her days in the pool with me, caring for me, getting to know me. I felt like the longer we spent together, the more we got to know each other. And the more we got to know each other, the more she understood me. It was like she could read my mind. She wasn't like other adults in that place. The more time we spent together in that pool, the closer our relationship became. She would touch me, often quite intimately, skin to skin. I was young, I was an orphan. I hadn't been taught what kind of adult behaviour was right or wrong. The more she touched me, the more I fell for her. I started to feel things I'd never felt before. Unsure of how to read the signs, I often try and be intimate back to her. I tried to touch her, I tried to kiss her, I tried to rub my crotch against her leg. Fucking hell. It felt like once I started to reciprocate with the intimacy, it would scare her off and she'd stop spending time with me. I hated it so much I'd make a fuss and ignore my siblings and other adults, and she'd see that and I was upset and she spent time with me again. One day, she'd been touching me quite intimately when I became aroused. I was scared. I thought she'd taken this as a sign to back away. I was not prepared for what was about to happen. She wanked me off. She took my erect penis in a small hand and she wanked me off. She wanked me off until I'd spooched on the pool. Spooched? That's what it says. I've never heard of spooched. No. Spuffed?
Spuffed, bit same thing.
Yeah. We turned a corner. From that moment, every time I became aroused, as opposed to distancing herself from me and making me spend time with others, she'd just wank me off. I felt like I'd struck gold. I was in love with her. She was wanking me off daily. But one day, she never turned up. And I never saw her again. I was distraught. I was so sad that I refused to eat and I became quite ill. The thought I was going to die, so I was sent away to get better and was later rehomed. It's only now that I realise the magnitude of what happened. I was young, so young. I was young, I was vulnerable, I was impressionable, and I was wanked into oblivion on a daily basis. I need to know if I should report this to the police. What should I do? Please help me. Please. Yours truly, Peter, the dolphin.
That was long.
Super long.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
Summarised?
Yeah.
So what's the question?
I think he just wants to know if he needs to report this to police, really. And any other...
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
Excellent. All
Brilliant.
Right. Good night.
Thanks, Andrew.
See you later, everybody. Bye, Josh.
Bye, Chris.
Bye, Andrew.
Fuck off.
Spooged.